감사합니다. Of deliciousness. Everything in here.
See, right?
So comforting. So delicious. Wow, this sundae is so interesting. Out of 10, call it top.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's up?
It's gonna be your first breakfast mukbang.
Yes.
Last time when we were in Hanok place, you said one of your favorite Korean dish is 순대국밥, right?
순대국밥 is so good. It's so comforting and it's like, it reminds me of Chinese congee.
Oh.
So I really, really enjoy it.
So when was your last time having 순대국밥?
A couple days ago.
Couple days ago.
It's so good. I love it. I'm excited. I don't know you're bringing me here.
Right.
And this is your favorite spot, so I can't wait to have some.
Yeah, as I told you, this is one of my favorite 순대국밥 place, and I can tell this place, they know what they're doing.
I mean, you guys can't smell it, but it smells good here. You can smell the sundae, you can smell the pork broth. I just want to eat.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's go
Let's do this.
see how
Let's go. So I was here. This is where I was looking for kalguksu, but I found her. This is where I had my first 순대국밥. I was like, wow, because I saw it. I'm like, I don't know what this is. I need to have it. And then like she was so nice to teach me and tell me, but she was worried. She was worried I wouldn't like it because she's like,
Sure.
oh, only Korean likes this, and I'm okay. I'm like, I had to convince her to sell it to me.
So that was time when you fell in love with 순대국밥. Okay.
감사합니다. This looks incredible. Wow, this sundae is so interesting. This is the first time I've seen sundae like this.
Oh.
I've never seen it with the casing on the outside. And this one is pork. What part of the pork? Pork shoulder?
I believe it's from pork's
Head?
Yeah.
No way. Really? Pork head has so much flavor. You don't understand. Like, all that layers of the fat and the different color of the meat. You can see this one's the whiter part, the darker part. That's just muscle. Muscle makes flavor. And I mean, you got this? You gotta do this. Yeah, you gotta do that.
So before having our 국밥,
Yes.
let's start with the
Okay.
this
All right.
sundae.
This guy looks perfect. Okay. Texture is so good. The casing on the outside, it's chewy, super mild in flavor. It's not super crazy porky, but it tastes really, really fresh. And the chewiness is what I love. Almost like eating chicken skin or like jellyfish. You know what would be really good? If you fry that and get crispy. 감사합니다. A volcano. This is crazy. Like, see, like this sundae right here is how I usually have it. There's everything in here. You got your intestines, you got your sundae, you got your stomach. So it's all different types of textures in here and flavors, and I can't wait. So let's start this. First off, have to try the soup. That's the first thing you do, because you want to try it with literally just the flavor of all the pork that they've been brewing. It's so fresh tasting, it's clean. It's actually very light, even though it looks like it is super, super crazy flavorful. And that's a big reason, because what I love about 순대국밥 is you get to add all these things into it to customize it to make your own. Okay,
Exactly,
so
right, yeah.
soup is really, really yummy. So on the top here, you've got what they have is perilla seeds. So it is, they're like sesame leaf, essentially, ground up. It adds a really nice nuttiness to it, to the whole dish that works really, really well with the meatiness of everything. All right, next thing. We tried that sundae, so let's go with this one.
That's a little different, right?
Very, very different compared to this guy. As you can see, the filling is the same, but how it's wrapped in a different type of casing gives it a very different texture. And I like having this in here because it just comes out and it just flavors the broth. So let's give this one a go. This one, because it's in the broth, it's so much more flavorful than that one. You put it back into the soup, so it gets a little flavor.
Right. You can make it juicier, right?
Yeah, that's so good. We're gonna go in, try all the other pieces of meat.
Okay.
So right here, these guys, they kind of curl up. Not everybody might like this texture, but it's like springy. It's crunchy. And you got a nice chew and bounce to it. Bounce is the best word to put it.
Okay.
Bounce is the best way to put it. Once again, you gotta do it by itself.
With the broth.
It's so homey. So homey. All right, so the next thing here, what looks like beef, but this is actually part of the pork head. Based on what I'm seeing, this is literally probably could be the cheek, somewhere near the back, where there's deep muscle fibers and is really dark, almost looking like beef brisket. Let's give this a go. I'm so excited for this one. It is so porky.
Yeah.
You don't understand. If someone was to be like, what does pork taste like? It tastes like that, but it is literally, it tastes like pork. All right, let's keep on going in there. Check all the stuff in here. Here is a leaner part of the pig. So the one piece that we just had earlier, you can see the difference in color.
True.
You're gonna have two different types of flavor when you're eating it, but also in terms of texture. So this darker piece, way more flavor, more porkier because it's more muscle fibers. This one is gonna be way less, it's more relaxed, a little bit more in terms of less use, but you're gonna get a much more clearer flavor. So we already had this one, let's go with this guy. It's very, very, very elegant in flavor. It's soft, it's way less punch in your face. It's more of a, hi, I'm here kind of vibe. Look at this guy. You just keep going into the 순대국밥 and you're gonna get more different things. So this one, way more fat on the outside. You get a little layer, almost like pork belly. Look at that. It is so good. All right, once again, back in the soup. When I first had 순대국밥, I was told by the lady, she was like, if you drink a lot, this is the best hangover.
True.
So, okay, now that we've tried almost everything inside, I believe, I want to do one of my favorite things is I like seasoning it. What we've got here is some of the seasoning you can add in. The thing I like to add is actually this guy, which is the salted baby shrimp. Putting it into the sundae and 순대국밥 gives it surf and turf. It's like you got meatiness, but you also got the salinity and brininess. It would be the equivalent of like putting fish sauce in pho, for instance, from Vietnamese culture. I like a lot of it.
Oh.
I like to put a lot. I like to put a lot.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw that in there and just sort of mix that up. And then, so we're gonna throw some salt in there, a little bit more black pepper. Black pepper always just helps bring out some of that meatiness in there. And then they had it in the beginning, which was the toasted sesame seeds, the perilla seed. We're gonna add more in there because that nuttiness just, it's so good. Then you can give that a mix, keep going. This is it, look at that. Completely different than when we first started. It's got a little more texture into here. Oh God. I love seasoning it all. Some people even add kimchi into this. I don't like to add my kimchi into this. I like to eat it on the side. But get some kimchi and see the flavor. Because depending on the kimchi, it could be too sour, it can be too sweet, it can be too garlicky and change everything up. So it's a good kimchi. I like this. It's a little sour, which is gonna help brighten everything up. So I'm just gonna throw one guy into here,
the soup.
into the soup.
Wow.
And then
Literally eat the 순대국밥 just like Koreans.
look at that rice. It's the purple rice. You throw this into here. Why? Because the rice is going to not only soak up all that soup, but the starch on the rice is gonna actually thicken the soup. So you're gonna actually get this like really, really thick, delicious porridge, which makes 국밥. All right, take a look at this. This is what your 순대국밥 should look like after. So as you can see, the liquid is actually, the soup is actually thickened up because of the rice,
Right.
and it's a different color. So
Because of the starch, right?
it's like a hug. You understand? It's like hits right here. So damn good. All right, this is now we gotta make the money bite. Soup, rice, this guy. Oh, actually no, hold on. We gotta do the Korean one.
Oh.
So the chili, dip that into this thing. That's the first bite. So yummy. And then we go here. 맛있어요. So comforting, so delicious. It's also healthy. You got good carbs, tons of protein, tons of collagen. Add more. And then as you eat, it just gets more flavorful and more flavorful. Life is good. Life is good. There's some 순대국밥 places also that will give you garlic chives.
Oh, right.
Like a little plate of garlic chives that you can add into. This place doesn't, but I love the texture of the pork head that they give. And it's, you got all these different layers and textures that the dish itself is so, every bite is unique. Every bite is unique. Extra
Oh, extra samjang.
extra samjang, a little bit of this guy. It's so good. I love it.
You eat it just like exactly how we eat.
Really?
Yeah. You know that we have a lot of varieties of 국밥, right? But and the reason why we have that many various 국밥 is that because we were like freaking poor, that we had no food to eat. So back then, and meat was so rare, we have to make it as a soup.
Yes.
Not grilling it, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Because
Yeah.
it's crazy because it's a humble dish that's for the poor, but it is now such, it can be raised in such a high-end form. For me, this is just as equivalent and as fine dining as a course menu, as like a plated dish, everything. It has everything you want. It's just in a different presentation. Like, guys, come on, like look at that bite, man. Like, you can't beat that. Nice. Oh, this is tongue. Oh my god, come on, girl.
yeah, that's right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I can. Oh, 100. I touched it and the texture. Dude, tongue is one of the best pieces of any animal. Think about it. The tongue is a muscle that's used every day. We use it every day. Animals use it every day. So it is actually deep in flavor, and it pulls off in shreds. Oh God, I wish I had this here. Oh no. You gotta put this in here. I gotta put all the tongue in here. Because I want it to like soak up all that flavor. Okay. I'm telling you, if you've never had 순대국밥, you need to come. Because you get so many different flavors, so many different textures. It's like a buffet. You can pick and choose and like try everything you want to do and customize it how you like. If you want it more salty, add more salt. You want a little bit more spice, add more samjang.
Chef Wallace, have you ever tried the raw onion with 순대국밥?
I have not.
You have not? Okay. Make sure you dip it in the samjang. Yeah. And then my recommendation is having one scoop first.
Okay.
And then you eat the onion right after.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Samjang.
Yeah.
You would think that this is like a whole raw onion, but it's actually very, very sweet.
True.
It's very, very sweet.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a kick in your face onion. This is actually really yummy. You should have told me this earlier.
Actually, I prefer to eat the raw onion than the pepper with the 순대국밥.
Now that I have this, I feel like it's like maybe it makes sense to do this, you know? It's like one of these.
Ooh, two at the same time.
At the same time. So you have
That's new.
I do like that. That's good. That's the jam. That's the jam.
Oh,
You gotta do
last bite.
maybe. One of these. Very, very yummy.
You smashed it.
Very yummy. So good.
So, how did you enjoy today's 순대국밥 as a 순대국밥 lover?
Oh, dude. This says it all. I think this is probably one of my favorite 순대국밥s that I've ever gone to. Usually the ones that I've had has only like the stomach and the sundae. Pieces of the head, the cheek, the tongue, everything about that made this so delicious. Out of 10, solid 9. Solid 9. Wow. For me, I want some of that garlic chive because I want that flavor. But besides that, it's like if you give me some garlic chives, it would have been a 10 easily. Easily. It's like yum. 오늘도 잘 먹었습니다.
Welcome to Gyeongdong Market. You're the only one foreigner here.
I'm the only foreigner. Yeah. What are these things? Silkworms. Oh, it's hot.
In Korea, we call it as bandegi. Have you heard about like cucumber pepper?
Why?
Because it tastes like a cucumber.
Really? Oh. Oh, 감사합니다. Oh, look at this. Wow. I love this. This is really cool, dude.